Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Ebbie and the StraightMan show. Hey, you already know we finna get on here and act a fool. You know we about to vibe. And you know we about to have a good time. Hey, so look, all we need for you to do is enjoy yourself and hit like and subscribe.
What we on, what we on? Don't matter, we having fun. What we on, what we on? Don't matter, we having fun. Ebony and the StraightMan, are you feeling our vibe? Ebony and the StraightMan, are you catching our vibe? What we on, what we on? Don't matter, we having fun. What we on, what we on? Don't matter, we having fun. Ebony and the StraightMan, are you feeling our vibe? Ebony and the StraightMan.
Early? Not you cut it off early? I was vibing.
Oh my God. It's over.
Ebony
We vibing.
and StraightMan.
Oh,
Oh.
here we go. This nigga think he was working on. Okay.
First off, I'm a thick usher. I don't understand why you understood anything but that. I ain't never wanted to be Chris.
Okay, Thick Brown, if you say so.
Thick Brown is crazy.
Especially when you know I don't like that man.
That's comedy. That was a wow.
That's okay, friend. All right, y'all. We have gathered here today due to a harassment lawsuit leveled by this man next to me because he think he needs to be seen on camera because he's lost some weight because he's been doing this diet at the gym for the last 17 months.
First off, let's not even no. What we're not gonna do. This is what happened, y'all. Ebony Claretha Johnson III told me to be ready to record on Saturday. I called her. She had a migraine, but then this heifer was on live later that night. And I ain't gonna say with who because I like that person. And then yesterday, rolling around, I think she did 4 lives yesterday. And I said, we supposed to go live like 2 days ago, but that's cool.
I don't think I did any lives yesterday.
That's what I've been referred to as.
Not one live yesterday. See how niggas lie? Get on here and lie.
I've been blockhead since yesterday, so I'm off for weeks now, actually. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
First of all, nigga, you can never block me, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I said no. I said you've been calling me a blockhead.
Well, you are because you got a big blockhead. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, friend. You know I love you. I love you like a fat kid on cake. But can it, football head?
Oh wow, football head! I see you feeling yourself today, obviously.
Listen, it takes a bad bitch to be bald headed and still fine. I'm just saying. But I digress because that's not why we're here today to bask in the elegance of my gloriousness. That's not why we're here. We are here today to talk about Ready to Love.
Why you say it like that?
Because I don't feel like none of them is ready to love.
No, I won't do that. We're not gonna do that to them. We're not gonna do that to everybody. We'll get into it though. All right. So the first thing first,
I can't remember what I watched on Friday.
She could watch it today and she still wouldn't come with notes. So I don't understand why you said that like that was somehow supposed to change. You're not gonna come with notes, right?
You're mad disrespectful, and I don't,
Telling the truth make me disrespectful?
We got to do this in front of company. Is this what we got?
We're not doing it. You known to not have notes. Our audience checks me on having notes. You better come with your notes, Judah. I don't
know when they're calling you Jet Wan.
That's actually you're right. Jet Twan. Jet Twan, come with your notes.
Oh, Jesus. Are you not in balance? Okay.
No, so first things first, I got on here. Tommy looked like some kinfolk. I think Tommy, he might be a fit as his cousin. because especially with the bald head, he looked like some kinfolk.
You
So
don't look no
after that
kin to
note,
me.
after that, I have I said dates in a personal space.
Hmm.
That's She came in. I said, D got that thing on her. We if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Hmm.
Um, I said a date at my place of business is real personal because it is. Now it's a gym. We were at the gym, but it's his gym. You know, you put the blood, sweat, and tears in it. You could tell it's the way that it's set up. It's not some, he didn't go out and buy some 24-hour fitness and just put his own logos on things. Like this is a customized space. It has an aesthetic. Um, uh Miss Safari struggling. You can't off bat, which is funny. I always interested to see the skinny people who don't work out. We're just skinny and then go to like when we do physical stuff, be like, oh, and it's been 30 seconds, right? Um I also said that it was a cute I think it was a really cute idea. I appreciated it.
That's
Um
because you go to the gym all the time.
but it's still good to just get it doing things physically with people it builds camaraderie. It just does.
Does
Um,
it?
yeah, it does. It does. Because by the time you get done doing a thing, you'll be mad, but it's done. Oh, what's up, little baby? Um, then we just got started. So then I talked about how I said this is a cute date idea. Um, Now before we leave, if you want to get to know me, why would you give me your Google phone number, Snapchat, and/or Instagram if we're ready for love? I could have
Because you's a
understood
stranger
her.
nigga and I don't know you. The fuck?
Well, hold on though. We're on a show and we're signing up for love, right? If you're signing up for love, it means being vulnerable. So you should be vulnerable enough to give me the number. And if I don't get the number, if I'm crazy, you can block me after that. But I kind of understand where he was coming from on that. And then she also came in late. He could have let that go. Bro, could have let that go. Just let it go, bro. Let it go. It's not even the headache of where were you at? Da, 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 da. It just wasn't that serious. Um, and I guess from my understanding later on in the show, uh, it's just right. So it just, anyways. So we get to the date at the crib. Now, I thought that's a tough one for me. That's a tough one because that's if there's ever a space that is mine that I'm gonna let my hair down and I'm gonna be myself, it's my home. At least one of them. I
Mhm.
thought my mama house because I don't think I think every time I go to my mama house, I turn 16 again. Like I don't know how to do nothing. Nothing. If it's not electronic, I just don't. It just I don't know. Something about being in my mama house. It just makes me go back to being 16. But I really liked the game they were playing. She did give her number to Khalil. I know. I caught that right now. I love how when the game they were playing, let's get a little tequila in you, unless they're asking fun questions and we all got to answer them. Um, I was funny. I said the neck kisses will pull the punk right out of me. It was one of the questions is like, where's a place, you can kiss somebody to get you going. A neck kiss will make this grown. I'm a grown man. I'm not old enough to be a grown ass man, but I'm a grown man. A neck kiss to pull the punk right out of me. I'm a moan inadvertently. I can't even hold it
Not
anymore.
inadvertently.
Right. Just girl, stop. Right out. Right out. The moan gonna jump right out of me.
You're such a hoe.
Um
You're so easy.
make me first off, don't get blocked.
But who gonna block me?
Me. Anyway,
Block your face. Block your
what was it? The him letting him know he went to an African disciplinary school was wild.
I ain't never heard of it.
Abs- I have been around enough Africans to know that sounds wild. Like it don't even
Like, what did you do to go to
Right. What kind of Khalil? What did you do that African disciplinary school they felt like the best
Answer for
notion
you.
for you? Um anyway, so so we get through that. Again, I have the personal question bowl was dope. I think that would even be fun to play with your friends. I loved and I loved how they talked about humility at all times. Like humility is a struggle for me in that I feel like in my past humility has been used to try to control me. Like you know how you start to grow and stuff, you learn more, you speak up a little bit. It's not like I'm telling you wrong or whatever it is. I think that was a thing in New York a long time ago too, as far as the Afrocentric schools, which I think we need more of, but that's a different conversation.
Mhm.
Um, but that was really dope. Uh, again, we get back to True and about this, why haven't heard from you, whatever, whatever. And I say, Wave God. Wave God, I've been calling bro Wave God. I was like, Wave God said I ain't get the real number. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not mad. I'm just not. I'm just not. Like if you're trying to get again, it'd be different if I met you at a bar. It was real cute. Here's my Snapchat. Here's my Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, whatever. But I can understand that. But like we're on a whole television show. Like they got to vet you to even be on the show. You got to sign paperwork. I don't understand in this setting giving me your Google number.
I don't understand what the issue is with giving you my Google number. I don't know.
Because
You're a stranger, nigga. I don't know you.
we all the pay.
I
You
don't
know
give a
what? It don't
damn if
matter.
you're on a TV show.
We
Let
not.
me be very clear. I don't give a damn
Look,
if
look.
you're on a fucking TV show, sir. I don't know you. This is the beginning of the process. Every nigga that I talk to gets the Google number at first until I feel like, okay, then I'll give you my real number if I really want to be entangled with you and your shenanigans. But you got to, I don't understand what the issue is. You got a number because the answer could have been no. Take your blockhead on ass on somewhere. Get out my face.
Why everybody gotta be a blockhead?
Because y'all are. Your heads are shaped like blocks. Because I can
All
hear the
that
blocks
forehead over
rattling
there, but I'm a
around
blockhead.
inside your head.
You know what? I'm gonna let you and your forehead live today. I like you. Look, I like you. Anyway, as I was, I was saying, um, Fritz. So okay. So anyway, so Fritz. No, where you done got me messed up. Uh, oh, I said. So Fritz and I think so. Fritz and Safari started talking. I said, Fritz, run because she might have a jar with your hair in it upside
There's a
down
man
underneath her
here named
bed.
Fritz.
Yeah. I- Here, friend, I'll email you the cast list. We're gonna learn these people's names this season.
Are we?
We'll probably still use nicknames, but the audience will know who it leads. I've been calling Naeem way back. But anyway, um, I said Fritz run. She got a jar. She got a jar underneath her bed upside down with some hair in it. Run. I'm not gonna let Safari go for her comment about she met with the with her tribe or whatever she said. That was crazy to me. So funny, all in fun. Um, Safari said, "I need you to be sweet with me," and Fritz was like, he's Fritz isn't afraid of Safari, but he's also somewhat matching. He's also somewhat. He wasn't really giving her what she wanted, if that made sense. Like she wanted, oh hey babe, how you doing? Whoop, whoop. And he was just like, "But you talking to like a gangster? How am I supposed to be sweet with you if I'm talking to like a gangster? But then I also appreciate and like talking to you." And that was just, I don't know. That was a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird one. I feel like you got to kind of give to get. You can't. If you want someone to be sweet with you, you have to be sweet first. Um. So I don't know. That whole situation was weird. He didn't seem to be afraid of her, but she does have definitely a very aggressive energy.
Mm-hmm.
Khalil definitely feels like one of the homies. Like I feel like I know Khalil. Like I feel like he's somebody I've been around or is in some kind of circle. Safari is befitting. I'm not doing that with you, little baby. Um, Rose and what's his face are really, really cute. They were really cute together. I can't remember who was she talking to. It was Rose and somebody. Oh, Rose and was it I think Hussein? It might
Uh,
have been him.
Child, no, you're not asking me for nobody name.
It doesn't matter. They were cute together. I really enjoy seeing them interact. Again, they're dating. Everyone's dating each other, so it's a little bit weird. You see, different connections here and there. Um, I guess True was old. Like she made it seem like she was 60 when he asked her about her age. That whole interaction was kind of weird for me. She was like, I'm in the middle, like, girl, I think everybody in here about 30, 34, 30, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, it was just weird. The, that whole interaction, it was that whole interaction was just weird. It was just weird. It was just weird. It was weird. Felt weird, looked weird. It was just weird. Didn't get it, didn't understand it. I didn't want to understand it. Now Cam and Rose,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. And let me say why.
Okay.
Being unequally yoked is like a real thing.
It is.
And I'm in, for me at least, I'm in a space in life. I can't be introducing a woman to the Lord. I need you to be standing in the gap for me already. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like I don't I'm already like I need to know you already covering me in his blood. You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know. That just I know we don't like to. I know we don't want faith to be an end all be all, or I don't know. We don't want our difference and those kind of things too. But I don't want to have to be introducing you to that. I can walk with you through trauma and things of that nature. But I kind of need somebody who, even if you don't believe in God in this moment, you're gonna still lift His name up. I need that kind of I guess development commitment, whatever you want to call it. They do seem to be really well though. I liked Cam and Rose's conversation. The dinner seemed really good. They both seem very, very smooth. It's just that, like, you can tell Rose wants a man who going like, again, stand in the gap for her. I need somebody who gonna hit their knees before the Lord on my behalf, lay some hands on me in my sleep, those kind of things. Um, when your mama say, "Who can I put in the prayer circle?" Please put my name in there. Um, Now we get to the pool party. Now the pool party. Now that first off, it was a major Black History moment.
But
The pool party was a major Black History moment.
why?
It's the first Black pool party in history where everybody got in the pool. I ain't never seen
You know
that.
what? You can go right to hell.
I, I never.
Depending on the
uh,
type of hair that I had on that day, I probably would have gotten a pool too.
It was anyway. Um,
Because if it was my
Again,
synthetica, I would have had to like pin it up or something.
no, they was in that pool having a good time. The whole interaction seemed forced. We're gonna mash it together and make this shit work because we gonna hunch, and then it goes up in flames. I don't know. It just wasn't work. Honestly, little baby, it wasn't work for me. It was cool, it was cute, but I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't anything to gripe home about. I didn't feel like. Look, Shanice got that thing on her. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shanice is. Whew, whew. We can get some money together, and I'm enjoy looking at her. Eddie also looked like some kinfolk. The spiritual connection was real. Was real. So I want to talk about Ebony about this off and on, but I want us to pick our favorites for the week. Bay of the week. So Bay of the week this week for me, since it's a men's week, was Angie because she looked like Bay in that I feel like she understood the assignment. She came in dressed for a pool party. I appreciate like her willingness to help, things like that. She just seemed like she wanted. It seemed like she was somebody I could host with, and that's a big thing for me. Like I like having my close friends around. I like to feed people and let's drink and have a good time and laugh. And I want our kids to see that too. Like I saw adults enjoying each other. I saw, like my middle sister brought up, like, bro, we failing as a new adults. We ain't did no kind of cookouts. We ain't at the park like we used to. Like, I grew up going up, to the park on the weekend with a bunch of people, whoever, or somebody cooking over here or whatever else. And now that I'm an adult, I got to begin to do those things to myself. And I want my kids to see people and loving on each other, basically. So I feel like Angie did a great job of that. Cisco had me weak. That man was playing chicken and then stiff arm the man. Cisco was like, hey, I'm not taking this out. I don't know what we really doing for real. I don't know the rules for real, but what I do know, I'm not taking this L. Now, the conversation definitely got deep when when they went back in the kitchen after swimming and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it was Kiera, and she said something, man, again, right? Like I'm picking these little bits and pieces up. Kiera was like, I prayed my way through my ex's incarceration raising my two kids. Again, hey, bruh, if you bruh's not ready for that, don't go over there. That's somebody's daughter. Hey, I got to remind my all the time. That's some other man's daughter. And if not, that's God. And if that's not enough, that's God's daughter. That was deep. She said, I prayed my way through that. Like, I don't, like, it's all kiki, it's cute, we taking shot. But when she said that, I said, oh, yeah, no, it got deep. So Angie, Tay, Deanna for me were definitely the front runners. Again, Angie was giving big partner vibes. Coley was cute with the golfer fit. I thought the date again was cute. I'm not sure how much of a connection they really, really built. I feel like sometimes it's hard to build to kind of build those connections when when we're doing something that isn't necessarily together. But again, I feel like Coley's being vulnerable, and I think that's just gonna be what it takes to really find love in this situation. But I can tell you, it was great. It was a great episode. The pool party for me should have really just been most of the episode. But
So, how did you feel about the polyamory question?
I felt like it's the internet. That's actually I said it's the internet, baby. It's the internet. Stop taking people serious on the internet. I don't really like. I didn't under half of the people on the internet right now. Not even
because when I was on the other panel, the people was like, "Oh no, why would you follow that?" I'm like, y'all ain't never fell down a rabbit hole with something, and you was like, "Oh, okay, this is weird. Let me look at this." And then you see something else, and you see something else, and you see something maybe you don't necessarily want to be polyamory, but you like or agree with what's being said, and you've liked stuff, and you follow people, and all those types of things. That doesn't mean you necessarily want it for yourself. Just because I like it, don't mean that I love polyamory stuff. I love it. I have long contemplated having two husbands, but niggas don't share. So, there's that. So
here's how I feel. All these knuckleheads and messed up marriages and everything else, and most of y'all ain't even found a nigga who want to keep around you anyway. Shut up. First off, just shut up.
Shut up, friend.
If these people want to be 4 people on a compound with their 10 kids, raising them, and they happy and whatever else, they figured their life out. Let's start there. Second, I feel like that's half the reason we have the internet is to look at things or to encounter things or to converse on to see things we don't normally see. I don't want to be polyamorous. I don't know if I could that, but I follow a couple polyamorous families on the internet and peoples. It's interesting to me because I don't want that. First off, I don't want 10 kids in one house. I don't understand how you don't want to just shoot yourself every morning because it's just the noises all day. Regardless, I think that's hella weird. I gotta disagree with you. I don't think Fritz was full of shit. Like, and if he was polyamorous, like I don't know. It's 2025. I ain't judging. If it's consensual adults doing anything and they make you happy, shoot, tell me how you figured that out. Look, better yet, what the finances look like. Y'all overhead got to be real little. You got to
Exactly.
have real little overhead. Real little overhead. You bring it. Look, you take your little pennies. I put my little pink. Yep, they probably got two hella nice double wides. Look like something off Instagram. Don't nobody know. Living happily. Living happily. Ain't nobody. Fritz ain't trying to Jedi mind trick nobody. He make too
Right.
much money to try to Jedi
It
mind
wasn't
trick
even that deep.
anybody.
It wasn't even that
No,
deep.
it wasn't. It wasn't. Mm-mm.
Like
That was a whole. Go ahead.
like you got to be open minded about some things. Some of the things you got to be open minded about. You can't just be like, "Oh my God, you're trying to get me, girl." Please, nobody's trying to get you. You can't tell me that you've never had like a random thought. Oh, I wonder what that would be like in your head. That doesn't necessarily and the good thing is you do some research, maybe follow a couple of accounts, look at it, try and get an idea of what it is actually is like. Because some things you don't know you don't like until you're in it.
I did. Great example. My health last year, terrible. No way around it. Blood pressure up, this up. I'm trying to fight not being a diabetical. I ain't want the sugar. You know them bros that be like, I was incarcerated down 10 years. Now I do 1,000 pull-ups every day at the park with a headscarf and dreads on. Like them bros be annoying to me because the fitness they into, I'm not into. But I started following them because the holistic natural health things they were talking about, there's a ton of science that backs all of that up. And so now I am eating more fruits and vegetables. I am replacing meals here and there. I am doing this and that slowly but surely. Started taking She Legit and other stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
Right.
it's like
I just never yuck anybody's yum. If that is what you like, then if you like it, then I'm tickled pink for you. But
he
to
wants to enter.
automatically assume somebody is trying to get over on somebody or because they're honest and I thought I might be interested in it at one point and I'm not. Like I don't understand what the issue is. So if you decided like who go so it feels like to me like she expected him to be like with his answer, like she expected him to, oh well, I looked at it and I decided that's not for me, and then I unfollowed all of them accounts and blah 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 blah, and all that. Who goes back and unfollows a bunch of accounts because you decide that it's not necessarily for you? At one point, I thought it was for me. I got a better idea of what it actually was in practice and in form, and I came to the conclusion that that's not for me. And then I moved on with my life. Like, who goes back and starts to unfollow a bunch of? I don't. People.
Accounts from 4 or 5 years ago, I might have followed. Like, I don't even remember
Sure, I
following.
follow a ton of DS content and situations and stuff like that because I had a dom at one point, and I'm sure I'll have another one before this life is over. That like I don't.
Again,
So
I
you're
don't
supposed to
know
go back and be
why.
like, I'm done. It's not like it's an addiction, like you following heroin. Like
Thank you. Right? I don't understand it. Y'all would have thought he just did a line of coke in front of everybody. Didn't
you
say
would think.
nothing. Didn't prep. He just freaks it. No, that man said he was like, you can't. I don't know. Why is it? And maybe I'm asking too big of a question. Why is it, as the Black community, we are not allowed to ask questions out of things that are seemingly out of the norm of the culture we are presented?
I don't know.
So
You find out
if you are
later.
Black and you like this certain music, now you're whitewashed, so you're white. or if you're black and this and that. You're like, why can't this man? I don't understand. Like, none of these things are harmful.
Not.
None of these things are harmful. None of these things are harmful. Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Man, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Neither do I. So clearly something is wrong because my Bible says, and all you're getting, the very least you need to do is get an understanding. So I like, because
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask me some questions.
listen, I'm gonna have me some fun. Okay.
I'm going to literally ask questions. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to seek, like, what? I don't. Maybe you know this. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong, and I don't know that I'm wrong, and that's it.
We both home for him to get apparently.
Because
Because I don't
to
get
be
it.
honest with you, I think Fritz is one of the more emotionally level-headed dudes out the bunch. Like,
Which one is
A1.
Fritz again?
He's the one that got the Killmonger dreads, and he's a financial advisor. He like to travel. He want to get some yumptadum on different balconies across the world.
Okay, so I know who you're talking about now. Please don't put my beloved Michael B. Jordan in his Killmonger. Don't
But that's what
don't
he got the Killmonger braid. He got the
beat out.
hey auntie. He got them.
He,
He got them.
he, I just don't like the comparison, but that's just me.
You're king.
Why you
You know
got
how
your hands on your foot? Candy football head. I can't. Look at it. Oh God. Okay.
I don't know. It was a good episode. Like I said, this week for me, and you can do your men that you pick the top 3 men for next week. For me, this week, top 3 women were definitely, like I said, Angie, Tay, and Deanna. I just think they just all, in my opinion, seem to bring some sense of authenticity. Not to say the other women are being fake. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is,
Little baby does not like Fred.
she didn't like Fritz. Yeah, that's all there is. We'll leave it at that. Because he's never once down talked American women or said women overseas or this way and American women are that way. I say, like I said, I feel like as somebody who keeps up walls to the very end, they seem to be authentic. Like I said, Angie really won me over with how she was at the pool party. I love Deanna at the workout. The moment she came in with her do rag, I said she ready to work, and I love that.
Don't let me, for future reference.
Friend, as soon as the first time we meet, we're going on a hike. We're gonna go on a hike. We're gonna go on a hike. We're
Who
gonna hike.
going on a hike? Hike where? What are you hiking to?
I don't
To
know.
your
You don't
car so
drag
we
that
can go to
wagon.
the movies? Because I'm not. So you can get me some authentic Mexican food. Like, I don't. What are you talking about, friend? Because you know my fat ass is not going on no hike, so I don't know why you put my name and hike in the same sentence. Why would you do that, friend?
We ain't gonna take you nothing physical on the date. But again, like I said, this week, Angie, Tay, and Deanna did it for me. Tay just seems very genuine, and that is very
I
refreshing.
like her.
It's super refreshing. It just is. I don't care what you wear or what you make or things like that, because we can get money and things like those things are gonna come and go. But somebody who's just down for a brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's hard to find. So I'm excited about the episode this week. I'm gonna watch it, and we'll see what's going on from there.
Yep. Do you see any connections before who you got your money on making it to the end as a couple? Who like if you were playing matchmaker, who would you put your money on to be like, I see a spark between these two and I think they could make it? I don't know nobody's name, so I couldn't even tell you.
I'll send you the list.
I could look it up, but I don't. I can't hold too much space for this because I gotta go watch Beyond the Gates when we get off of here.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure right now. I gotta sit on that.
Okay.
Because I really did enjoy Deanna and Wave God. I like Mr. Man Bun himself. I really
I
enjoyed like
I
their.
don't know. I don't know how I feel about Mr. Man Bun, but and that's only
It's
because
fine. And it's a number
you
thing, but
got
it's
five
fine. We don't
kids. You
disagree.
got 5 kids, 3 baby mamas.
Hey, when it's good, like we ain't got no pullout game. I ain't never had no pullout game. I'm like walking flock, I go hard in the paint. But that's a different conversation.
The
Regardless.
irresponsibility in that whole sentence. Your credit score just dropped by 50 points. Like, I don't, what? What?
Um, I just it was a
You
good
be so
episode.
mature and then you say something and then I'll be like, what are you, 12? Like what is happening? What are we doing here? Y'all, he really feeling himself since as he's starting to get skinty and his neck is starting to come out.
Ooh, this entire conversation is crazy. We love y'all. We're done here. We will see y'all again Saturday afternoon. This is crazy. I ain't even said nothing. You know what it is, y'all? I got her good with a joke on Saturday about her migraine on her forehead, and she's been getting at me ever since. We gonna leave it alone.
I'm
We
sorry.
love y'all. We love y'all. We are gone. Oh, in the show. In the show. In the show. This is crazy. I ain't even did that. I just be showing up, getting in the show, Ebony. In the show.
Okay, listen, hold on. Let me play the thing.
Oh,
This is how you know. This is how you know we're for real. Because God, I am tickled. I am tickled. I am tickled.
oh.